Coming up on Blaze Action News, we hear from you about the Paris attacks.
Then later, we see how sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. Today is Friday, November 20th, and Blazer Action News starts now. Hi, I'm Isabel Arancu.
I'm Alondra Dominguez, and welcome to Blaze Action News.
In light of recent events in Paris, the world is still on edge after suffering such devastation.
Paul's out on the street getting word from our fellow trailblazers.
ISIS carried out a mass attack in Paris last Friday, killing more than 130 people. This is one of the deadliest days in their nation's history. ISIS coordinated multiple attacks throughout the city, including bombings and shootings. Gunmen opened fire in several areas, killing 132 people and wounding 349. The alleged perpetrators were identified as men from Syria. Countries around the world turned on lights on monuments in the colors of French to remember those lost in these events. France has now launched a military campaign against Syria. I went around campus to ask America's trailblazers their perspective.
But they killed a bunch of innocent people, right? And then we're not going to let it pass by.
What do you feel about the innocent people being killed in Paris?
I mean, that's messed up because they didn't do anything. So, yeah.
I find that ISIS, these attacks that they're doing is very pointless. I don't see why they are killing. No, there's no gain, not really.
Think about all the problems that are going on, especially with the recent terrorist attacks in Paris. So really, I think it's a measure that we have to take. Otherwise, I think ISIS is just gonna continue doing its evil things.
I feel if we were France, we would be pretty mad at just all the killings that happens. So I think that in the moment they're pretty mad, and I feel like we would have done the same thing.
Fair but drastic at the same time.
Why do you say?
Well, I mean, you have to think about the outcomes that are going to happen if you do something, and there's always going to be something negative, and in this case, I think it's going to have a really bad impact.
Well, I think it's bad because, France is, bombing innocent kids in Syria, and, it's not their fault. It's not like they went and killed everyone in Paris, It's not fair.
So that's the word on the street. I'm Pablo Raya, reporting for Blazer Action News.
Thanks, Paul. Now let's remember those who have been affected by this tragedy.
Now switching gears, testing retakes will take place right when we come back after break. English 1 will be retesting Monday, December 7th, U.S. History Tuesday, December 8th, English 2 Wednesday, December 9th, Algebra Thursday, December 10th, and Biology Friday, December 11th. Look out for postings or ask administration about testing location and time.
So make sure you get those tests taken care of. We have to take a break now, so stay tuned.
Our world revolves around a single energy, electricity. Everywhere we go, we see different conduits to this wondrous source of power. But like any good thing, if misused or misplaced, the consequences could be catastrophic. That's where we come in.
Our basic curriculum based on the National Electrician Code of 2014, which in time becomes the Bible of your path and the code of your trade. Household wiring, commercial wiring, and most importantly, your safety and the safety of others is what students of this course become experts at. After 10 hours of covering safety and construction, students earn their OSHA 10 safety certification, which qualifies them as competent handlers of power and hand tools. After a strenuous 30 hours, they receive OSHA 30 certification, which proves you above all else as a master of your work.
It's 2015, people. Let's act like it.
Join electrical technology now.
Welcome back, Blazers. Now our rendition on a Thanksgiving classic. Let's catch up with an old friend.
Hey Lucy, what's up?
Thinking, Linus?
What?
I think I'm going to move on from Schroeder.
Really? What makes you say that?
Probably women's intuition.
Among other things?
Don't rub it in, alright?
What? I wasn't...
Not everyone can be gifted romantically as you are. Remember that girl Janice?
She had leukemia and it was purely platonic.
That girl that showed up at your birthday party that one time?
She was leaving.
I'm just saying, I'm hurting here. And I thought you could cheer me up.
Okay, let's look at it like this. How close were you to being with Schroeder?
I was... close.
Okay. Did you share common interests?
I tried.
Did you two mutually respect each other?
Well, that's because you didn't respect me.
Did he even at any point show a passing likeness to you? Perhaps things weren't as close as you thought to begin with. Besides, you're 17, you're popular. For some reason, I'm sure you can have any guy you wanted.
You know, I really don't need this hypocrisy going my way.
What?
Don't you see the hypocrisy behind you trying to tell me not to change something that is a fantasy?
Okay, look, if you looked at it from my point of view, the Great Pumpkin is perfect.
Oh, you're such a blockhead. If I wanted advice from somebody so wishy-washy, I'd go to Charlie Brown.
Good grief.
Hello.
Hey, Charlie Brown.
What's wrong with Lucy?
We're teenagers, Charlie Brown. With that, there's 4 things you never talk about in teenagers. Religion, politics, the Great Pumpkin.
Wait, what's the 4th thing?
Relationships.
Oh, Linus. Now let's move on to our obvious lesson on how the voice in our head can sometimes be our worst enemy.
Oh man, first time here. I don't even know anybody. Maybe I won't be so bad.
Is that what you really think?
Oh no, not again.
Oh yes. You thought I was gone?
No, he's not here. I can do this. Let's see. Is there anyone I could sit with?
Smooth. Next time try not to act like the total loser.
Shut up.
Come on. Don't kid yourself. You couldn't be any more of a wimp even if you tried.
Why won't you get out of my head?
Don't you get it? I'm the voice of truth. And the truth is, you ain't worth squat.
Hey, I haven't seen you around here. You new?
Ready to fail a second time?
Yeah, I just moved in from California.
Swing and a miss. Ha ha ha, hot shot.
Shut up.
Cool. Is it nice there?
Quick, say something funny. Yeah, all the bad movies pretty much ruined it there.
Sometimes it's hard to not bring yourself down, but remember, you're never alone.
Now let's catch up on sports with Ryan.
What's good? I'm Ryan Flahy with this week's latest in sports news, and this is Blazer Blitz. Last week, football took on Lubbock Monterey. If you didn't go, I got 3 words for you. It was lit. Let's see how we did. Kicks the ball off, bam, up in the air. We get the ball, Nathan Carrasco runs over, drops it, picks it back up. And, ooh, what's this? What's this? He runs it in for a touchdown. Could it be? It is. All the way, nice and easy. So we got Eric Foster, hikes the ball, Hands it to Nathan Carrasco. Once again, another touchdown. This guy's a machine. So we kick the ball. It's up in the air. Number 17 from Lubbock Monterey catches it. And we come over and light him up. So if you didn't know, we won last week with the score 35-28. And we proceed into the playoff games against San Angelo at Midland. I got an interview with Coach Melton about tonight's game. Let's see what he had to say.
Well, we always feel like we're a good enough team to beat any opponent that we're playing. It's all about going out and executing fundamentals and not making mistakes. Well, anytime you go out and play, there's a possibility to win. So obviously the ultimate goal is to continue to win until you get to the state playoffs, but really want to play one game at a time.
Now, if you didn't get your spot in the fan bus, snap a selfie tagging AHS Playoffs and show your school spirit to your team. Wrestling also had a tournament last week. They tried their hardest but lost. The winners of the last week's tournament was Hanks. Wrestling has a tournament today and this weekend at Montwood called Montwood Mania. You should go out and support your wrestlers. Earlier this week, basketball started their official season against the Oñate Knight. Girls have a friendship tournament at Friendship High School. And the boys varsity take on Andrews on the 24th of this month. Go out and support your basketball players. Let's move on to Player of the Week. I'm making it even easier for you to submit you or your friend for Player of the Week. Log on to your Instagram and leave hashtag Player of the Week, and I'll take them into consideration. That's all I have for today. I'm Ryan Fleahy signing off for Blazer Blitz.
Thanks, Ryan. Let's remind everyone that the annual Christmas fair will be taking place when we get back from break. Clubs and organizations will be selling goods, along with band, choir, and jazz band performing. So come out and support Friday, December 4th from 5:30 to 9:30 at America's High School.
Today is the last day of school, but if you're caught in a lockout, not so fast. Saturday school is this Saturday from 8 to 12 in the library. Be sure to make up your hours.
That's all the time we have for today. Have a good Thanksgiving break. I'm Isabel Arancu.
And I'm Alondra Dominguez, and this has been Blazer Action News.